What's up, little brother? Are you excited for Breach to come out tomorrow? Because I know I sure am. As you probably know, the new 21 Pilots album, Breach, is coming out tomorrow. And the Breach tour is going to be happening. And I'm very, very, very excited to go with you to go see them in concert again. So, as you recall, little brother, you took me as your plus one to a 21 Pilots concert last year during the Clancy tour. And it was incredible. And I loved spending the time with you. I loved being in that environment with you and sharing the music that you love. I didn't really know too much about 21 Pilots. I didn't really know what to expect. I only knew their hits, the classics Stressed Out, Ride, Heathens. So when we went to the concert, I was super excited because it's a concert and I love spending time with you. I can't say that I was expecting for it to be as great of a concert as it was. I just didn't know how much it would touch me. I didn't realize how inclusive and energetic and just I didn't know how much of a show-stopping performance it was going to be. I had no idea going into it. It was so fun, and I loved getting our confetti together. And like I said, thank you so much for taking me as your plus one and sharing something that you love with me. It means so much. So yeah, I'm excited for this new album to come out. I'm excited to go to this new tour. I thought, as a little preparation, I know that the last time that we talked about it, you weren't as familiar with the lore and world building in the 21 Pilots cinematic universe, I guess. So I thought I would make you a little video and give you a little snippets and, get ready for this big ending that's about to happen. The first song in the album is going to be the end of the Clancy and Dima story. So it's coming out at midnight. So let's go. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into this lore. Okay, as a preface, most of the information that I got for this video is going to be coming from two sources, pretty much. The first is the 21 Pilots fandom wiki, and then also the 21 Pilots subreddit. Starting from the beginning, kind of. On April 21st, 2018. For context, the band has been on hiatus for about a year at this point. And all of a sudden, this Reddit user discovered a video on the 21 Pilots website that had a couple extra frames at the end of it that hadn't been there before. These two frames right here, which creates the URL dma.org.info. So it was okay, what's up with this? And at this website, the message reads, 404 error. You are in violation. They mustn't know you were here. No one should ever know about this. You can never tell anyone about this. For the sake of others' survival, you must keep this silent. We must keep silent. No one can know. No one can know. No one can know. And then we have violation code 15398642_14. So people were pretty intrigued, you could say, and starting to try to piece together what this could mean for the band, other than, the hopeful return and the end of the hiatus. But also, Eagle-eyed fans noticed that there were some capital letters within this message that is all lowercase for the most part. And if you look at those capital letters, we got E, A, S, T, I, S, U, and P. So altogether, this message spells out East is up. East is up. East is up. So fans were, of course, speculating, thirsty for more, trying to figure out what was going on. And someone was able to figure out that if they placed this error code right here into the URL up here where this mysterious little symbol is, and then added the clancy.html on there, that it took you to another page on this website. On this page, they found a journal entry, specifically Clancy's journal, and some other images here like these vultures. And then we have identified as failed perimeter escape by Dima Council. More twists and turns here, more Easter eggs. We're going deep down the rabbit hole. Now, if you want to pause the video to read the whole Clancy letter, then do so now. But just to sum it up for you, like the gist is basically that Clancy has been in this place, this city called Dima, for at least 9 years, but maybe longer than that, maybe forever. We don't really know. And recently, he has become disillusioned with the structures and systems in place within the city that he views as harmful for its citizens. And he can't go back to not thinking that. It's like he's like come out of the cave, if you will. Clancy also talks about the 9 bishops that run the city of Dima. They're the leaders there. And the way he describes it makes it seem like different groups have different bishops as their leaders. So one bishop is the like designated leader of a certain sector, and his bishop, his name is Keons. Jot that down. We also see on this website a map looking thing, blueprint looking thing of this circular structure. The file title is this TISUP with underscores in between. And then the caption for the image is "Severing ties. Get out. The compass lies. They don't control you. Get out. The compass lies. They don't control you. Get out. The compass lies. They don't control you. Get out. The compass lies. They don't control you." And once again, we have capital letters in here that spell out East is up. East is up. So as far as I understand it, the only image that was on the website is this one with the torn corner. However, some fans who are signed up for like the band's newsletter on the email list received this version of the image, which includes a title, Dima, and a compass rose with north facing up. But remember, East is up. East is up. So fans were also quick to notice that in the center, the very center of that map that I just showed you, are these 9 circles. And these 9 circles all have names attached to them. Andre, Lisden, Keons, Nico, Rysdro, Sakarver, Nils, Vitomo, and Listo. So seemingly made up names. And some fans were like, you know what? This reminds me of something. This reminds me of the album cover for Blurryface. And I mean, like, yeah, it's 9 circles lined up, so that's kind of interesting. So then fans were like, okay, this violation code has to line up with the track numbers on Blurryface. So they put the numbers on there, 153986414, but didn't really get any information from it. But then some other fans were like, hold on a second, East is up. So when you rotate the map so that East is up, it changes the order of the bishops to this, with Keons on top. And whenever they did that, they realized something kind of crazy. I don't know how they figured this out. I don't know how they were even thinking to look, but here's what they found. So with Keons in the top left, we got Keons associated with Heavy Dirty Soul. We got Nico associated with Stressed Out, and so on. So now that the towers were rotated so that East was up, the track listings lined up so that when looking at the lyrics for each of these songs, you can find the bishops' names hidden in between different words. So like, for example, I hope that they choke on smoke because I'm smoking them out the basement. We have Keons. We have a list of people that we would take a bullet for them, a bullet for you. We have Listo, and so on. The only one that does not line up is number 2, Stressed Out, which is the song for Nico. So the website keeps getting updated, and we're getting more and more images, letters. I'm not going to include all of them in here because it would be way too much, but I'll show you another one of the letters that we get from Clancy. Now you might notice whenever you're looking at this letter, it seems that there are some letters that are missing. So once again, we have another hidden message here. If we add the letters that are missing, they spell out, "You are still sleeping." What does it mean? One of the last updates that we get before the big reveal is an image of some people standing on a ledge here, and the image title is 2018 514 38, which again, this is another one of those, like, I don't know how people thought to even look for this, but fans discovered that when you assign letters to the numbers like this, the file name actually spells out the word trench. And shortly after this image is posted, we get the release of the first single off of Trench, which is Jumpsuit. And we get a video with this that starts where the music video for Heavy Dirty Soul ended. So did the story start with Trench? I don't know. Or is it something that Tyler has been brewing in his head for a long time, since Blurryface, or even prior to that? Fans aren't sure. But what I can tell you is the official 21 Pilots YouTube channel does have a playlist called 21 Pilots The Story. And it's got 13 videos in it now, since one just dropped yesterday, actually. I am Torchbearer. And if you go through this playlist, then you can kind of see in video form how the story has progressed so far. And I'm going to leave you with that. I would encourage you to look at the videos, read the lyrics, listen to the music, and piece together what exactly you think is going on and what the story means to you. All right, little brother, I hope that you're doing great. And I hope that listening to the new album tomorrow is a good time for you. I hope there's some stuff in there that you enjoy, and I hope you're excited for going to see 21 Pilots again in a couple weeks. So until then, just remember, East is up.
I'm fearless when I hear this on the low. East is up. I'm careless when I